Hello, film students, and welcome to our last movie introduction. We are doing our fan favorite, The Shawshank Redemption. So let's get into this. This is largely based on IMDB ratings. So Internet Movie Database allows fans to rate films, and so based on that, they have a top 250. Remember, the whole course we've been talking about who determines great films. Is it the critics who say Citizen Kane is number one? Or is it the fans who can say that they like movies by paying to go watch the movie, or paying to stream the movie, or buy the movie, or by rating it? So as of last month, December 2020, this is the top 25 for fan-rated films. So number 25 was Star Wars: A New Hope, Episode 4. 24, It's a Wonderful Life. 23, Silence of the Lambs. By the way, their average rating out of 10 is in parentheses. City of God. Life is Beautiful, 7, Seven Samurai, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Goodfellas, The Matrix, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. That's my favorite. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, Inception, Forrest Gump, Fight Club, Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Wah, 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 wah. Sorry, little musical interlude. Pulp Fiction, The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Schindler's List, 12 Angry Men, The Dark Knight, which we just watched, The Godfather Part 2, The Godfather, and Shawshank Redemption. So let's introduce The Shawshank Redemption. It is directed by Frank Darabont. It is actually a short story written by Stephen King, who sold the rights to his good friend Frank Darabont, who adapted it into a screenplay. It was based on the short story Rita Hayworth and The Shawshank Redemption. Darabont actually paid $5,000 to Stephen King for the rights of the film. Stephen King never cashed the check. In fact, he framed it, sent it back to him after the movie was a success, and said basically, the note said, "In case you ever need bail money, love, Steve." It stars Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, and Bob Gunton. It was nominated for 7 Oscars, including Best Picture. It did not win. Trying to think. The year that came out, Forrest Gump came out, and Pulp Fiction, and so Forrest Gump actually won that year. The movie was set in Maine, but it's filmed in Ohio, and then there's also a scene that's filmed in the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is supposed to be a stand-in for Mexico. This was a modest hit in theaters. It wasn't a huge box office smash, but it's the highest grossing video rental of all time. Blockbuster couldn't keep this on their shelves. It's also really taken off. I think it's one of the most viewed films in cable television history, TNT, TBS, all those stations. Tom Hanks actually turned down the role of Andy Dufresne to star in Forrest Gump, which turned out to be pretty good for him. Kevin Costner did it in order to work for Waterworld, which he financed himself. That did not turn out so well for him. The sewage in the film was actually a mixture of chocolate syrup, sawdust, and water. And apparently you can go tour the old prison that this movie was filmed at, and it still smells like chocolate, is what people say. So on AFI, it's number 72 all time. It was not rated in 1997. It's the number 23 most inspiring film. Rotten Tomatoes give it a 91%. I'm not sure what critics are thinking. They Shoot Pictures, Don't They? It's 381. AMC Film Site, it's on their top 100 film list. I was voted number 4 on Empire Magazine's 500 Greatest Movies list. And this is the fan favorite with an average of 9.2. I need to change that. The ratings have all kind of gone down because of bots, fake news and all that stuff. So thank you for tuning in to Film Studies. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep watching movies.